outside of actually putting a dollar amount on some of this loss of enjoyment of life, what can a person or a client do to help build their case for, like as we talked about, this kind of very spectral, very subjective, how something is affecting their life? How can someone help us prove that?
Well, again, it all comes down to evidence. So the better the evidence, the easier it is going to be to prove the case. And frankly, a lot of that is common sense. And think about what you're most likely to believe. Are you most likely to believe what someone tells you after the fact? Are you most likely to believe a picture or a video? Or are you most likely to believe, a consistent record? And really, your common sense is very consistent with how jurors would weigh evidence. So at the end of the day, that's what we're talking about. So over the course of treatment, it's important to talk about and journal how an injury is affecting you and your daily experience of the pain. So I like it when clients actually have a notebook where they say, man, I woke up on, March 5th and I had a headache that lasted 8 hours and I was stuck in my bed. I couldn't even turn the lights on. It was so bad. And then 2 days later, I got another one. Having that record, having that calendar that we can show to 12 people that don't know somebody that these are records that he was keeping in real time in his own handwriting or in her own handwriting that discuss the way that, or the degree of this person's suffering. Being able to show that is way more powerful than someone just sitting there and saying, oh yeah, I had headaches.
Well, plus it's contemporaneous to the injury.
It's contemporaneous, exactly.
And then you mentioned photos and videos. Obviously, photos of if you have scarring, bruising, things like that, obviously show because someone relates, oh, I remember when I had a bruise that bad. It hurt.
Right.
And I think we've talked about the other day in our other podcast that if someone's in physical therapy, videos of doing those exercises can kind of show that it's not just, okay, raise your leg.
Yeah.
It's not like
it's not massages and heat treatment and ice packs. It's especially if you have a rotator cuff repair.
Oh, yeah.
That physical therapy is just brutal. If you have an ACL repair or anything involving a joint that you have to work that hinge movement back into proper function, and if it's a complex joint like a shoulder or hip or even a knee, you're going to have a really hard time working that injury or working that limb back into proper form. And you're going to go through a lot of pain while you're working through your range of movement and while you're building that strength back. And as a matter of fact, there are some medical procedures where they actually put someone under general anesthesia in order to stretch someone's range of movement because it's so painful to do so otherwise. So video of that experience is very authentic and very powerful to explain because, again, what's more powerful, have someone just say, oh, yeah, I went through physical therapy and it was painful, or to have hours of video of someone having to sit there and work a knee or work a shoulder in a way that's obviously causing them a tremendous amount of pain, with the physical therapist encouraging them through those exercises. And it also shows that that person did everything they could to get back to health.
Yeah.
And at that point, the other side can't say, well, yeah, they were permanently hurt because they didn't treat. They didn't do what they needed to do. If you can show the own effort that you put in and the pain that you were willing to put your body through in order to get back to maximum health, but you're still not at maximum health, that's a pretty powerful message.
Certainly. And I think that it really helped. We talked about juries and even adjusters when we're dealing with the case pre-litigation. They have to put themselves into the shoes of the injured person. And even if you're sitting on the stand and you're testifying that, yes, I went through physical therapy, what kind of exercises did you do? Well, I had to, say if someone had an elbow surgery, well, I had to do elbow exercises to flex my elbow and move my arms up and down, left and right. Well, the healthy person sitting in the jury box may say, oh, I can do that.
Yeah, that ain't hard.
Nothing. Yeah. And so having a video showing someone in intense pain while they're doing that can just be leaps and bounds above.